He has been so close, and it is just a matter of time for the luck swings his way. But this is a tough group. Flagman looking for a nice start. Green flag flies. Murray with a good start. Dowdy now having a look underneath the 59. They're side by side. Dowdy now into second. Dowdy actually pouring it into turn 3. Beasley now is going to have a look underneath the 59. Oh, Dowdy runs it in there again. Halfway through the heat race. Beasley and Crawford side by side. Dowdy and Murray side by side. Oh, there goes a dive to the bottom. The 25 gets a push. Did that open the door? Oh, the 77 by about 1.5 feet at the line. Dowdy now squeezes ahead. Murray trying to fight back on that top side, but he is not going through 3 and 4 as fast as the 77 car is. White flag for your leader, Jeff Dowdy. Dustin Beasley in third. How about it? Give him a hand to 77, Jeff Dowdy. Aaron Murray in second, Dustin Beasley third, Alex Crawford comes across in fourth. So a nice hard-fought heat race win for one of our favorites here, the 77 Jeff Dowdy. Power Eye Superstock heat race number 2. On the pole is going to be the veteran, the 67 of Devin Irvin. Outside of him, the 4G of Gary Clark. Second row inside, the 44 of James Neiswanger. And outside of him, the 77H of Josh Harris. So 4 more tough cookies in this heat race. Yellow lights out. Lots of feature wins in this heat race. Devin Irvin looked so good last week in the A feature. Clark out front. Devin Irvin in second. Neiswanger in third. Josh Harris in fourth. Neiswanger with a look under the 67 out of turn 4. Devin Irvin fighting back. Halfway through the heat race now. Five feature wins this year for your leader, Gary Clark. The battle is for second in this heat race. For Gary in the 4G. Full straightaway lead on that 67 car out of turn 4. Your heat race number 2 winner, Mr. Gary Clark. Second spot's going to be the 67 of Devin Irvin. Behind him, the 44 of James Neiswanger, then Josh Harris in that 77X. He has been so close, and it is just a matter of time for the luck swings his way. But this is a tough group. Looking for a nice start. Green flag flies. Murray with a good start. Dowdy now having a look underneath the 59. They're side by side. Now into second. Jeff Dowdy actually pouring it into turn 3. Beasley now is going to have a look underneath the 59. Oh, Dowdy runs it in there again. Halfway through the heat race. Beasley and Crawford side by side. Dowdy and Murray side by side. Oh, there goes a dive to the bottom. The 25 gets a push. Did that open the door? Oh, the 77 by about 1.5 feet at the line. Dowdy now squeezes ahead. Aaron Murray trying to fight back on that top side, but he is not going through 3 and 4 as fast as the 77 car is. White flag for your leader, Jeff Dowdy. Dustin Beasley in third. How about it? Give him a hand to 77, Jeff Dowdy. Aaron Murray in second. Dustin Beasley third. Alice Crawford comes across in fourth. So a nice, hard-fought heat race win for one of our favorites here, the 77, Jeff Dowdy. Power on. All right, your first A feature for the night is going to be your pure stocks. On the pole, the 5D of Chris Diamond. Outside of him, the 03 of Jimmy Smith. Second row inside the T71 of Tyler Lehman. Outside of him, the 54 Dennis Crenshaw. Third row inside the 813 of Justin Anderson. Outside the 79 of James Barker. Fourth row inside the 136 of Charles Baldwin. Outside the 12T of Travis Farmer. Fifth row inside the 54 of Eddie Stearns. Outside the 17 of Chris Strauss. And the sixth row inside is going to be the 8 of Chris Dotson. All right, yellow lights out. Flagman wants a nice even start. Diamond and Smith on that front row. Green flag flies. Jimmy Smith into turn 3. Chris Diamond second. Crenshaw third. Lehman in fourth. Tyler Lehman head to the wall in turn 1. O'Reilly caution comes out. Turn 1 taking another victim. Tyler Lehman in that T71. Car reared up in the air just a little bit. All right, driver's okay. Tyler's good. Turn 1 almost becoming Calamity Corner now. Between last week and this week. Looks like enough damage they will have to tow it off. This is kind of how the feature ended up looking last week with Jimmy Smith out front and Chris Diamond second. Chris Dawson trying to get rid of some of our mosquitoes tonight.
I guess I did know about that.
Love that number 8. Got a nice graphics job on that hot rod. Going to get Tyler pulled out the turn 2 gate. Yellow light goes out. So Diamond picks the high side. Crenshaw gets the bottom. Then will come Dodson. And then Barker, and then Anderson on the inside. We'll see how that outside pick goes for Chris and that 5D. Green flag back out. Chris Diamond looks to the bottom. Trying to have a look underneath the 79 of Barker. This time by, the flagman shows Jimmy Smith the halfway mark. Halfway through the Pure Stock A feature. Your leader now going to come up on the 136 of Charles Baldwin. Jimmy gets him cleared. Almost a half straightaway lead for the white 03 over Chris Diamond. And about 10 car lengths back to Dennis Crenshaw. Barker now by himself, followed by Justin Anderson. Smith sees the white flag. Chris Diamond coming around, he'll see it now. Down the back straightaway, your leader. Coming around for the twin checkered flags. That's win number 7 on the season for Jimmy Smith. In second is going to be the 5D of Chris Diamond. Third is going to be Dennis Crenshaw. Fourth will be James Barker. And fifth will be Justin Anderson in the 813. So Jimmy Smith picks up win number 7 on the season. I see John Lee at High Flying Photos waiting for us there in Victory Lane. He's going to get some good pictures of our winners tonight. Check him out at High Flying Photos. All right, folks, he's out of the car again. How about give him a hand, Mr. Jimmy Smith.
First time winner.
That's right, that's right. Oh, here comes my buddy.
Gotta get some excitement out of this guy.
Andy, please recognize this right there.
Absolutely. All right, we'll get your trophy presenter down here. Where's Caper Reset? All right, so Jimmy's wanting to get a celebration. He's wanting to outdo Dakota Dillon last week when we had 279 people.
One right here. That one.
Your little one magic?
All right, one more here with Jimmy and Laura. There we go.
Good job, Jimmy.
Jimmy, congratulations, sir. How about, turn around here, let everybody see you. How about number 7 here this year? That was a good one there. The car looked strong, man. You drove it good. How about it?
Well, I knew we had some tough guys here, so I figured I had to be on top of my game. We had to innovate a bunch here, and they're always tough.
Had a nice field, 11 cars. I mean, nice deal. You had Chris Diamond and Dennis Crenshaw there behind you. Kind of like last week. I mean, you had Chris come up to get second. So, I mean, you kind of know who you got outrun. So, no big surprises there. But the car really just drove flawless tonight, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. The whole track felt pretty smooth all the way around.
All right, so 7 wins. Probably add a little bit to your point championship, your lead points lead, man. You said you wanted to make something special here on the car. How about that decal?
And, you know, I don't care where I finish out here as long as we're all having fun. This is all about the fun of it. Right here has got the Carroll's gang from 2 weeks ago. I just wanted to point this sticker out here. I don't want to take it off my car.
All right, folks, give Jimmy a hand. How about that Carla's gang decal right there? Brought him just some great luck tonight. I know she was cheering for him. Again, Jimmy, congratulations, dude. See you again. All right, so Jimmy gets win number 7. Has some awful good challengers. Nice field of cars tonight, but Jimmy still got her done.
That's where it's like some people. It's like an airplane. It's like an airplane.
All right, give Jimmy another hand. Just Mr. Smooth out there. Having just a great season. Last year, you led several races where he had just some mechanical diffies. I know he had some fuel pump problems a couple of different times. Got it all together this year. But your next feature out is going to be your Power High Midwest Mods. On the pole, your point leader, the 5D, Dustin Dennison. Outside, the 12H, Drew Hilt out of Blue Springs. Second row inside, last week's winner, the 23 Dakota Dillon. Outside of him, second place in points, the 2J Jordan Beard. Third row inside, the 66 of Caden Campbell. Outside, the 4A of Aaron Dennison. Fourth row inside, another new feature winner, the 114 of Walker Bergen. Outside of him, the 7557 of Dale Tiedemann. And, yep, he's out there, the 29 of Richard Jackson. So everybody makes the call for the Midwest Mod A feature. So Dustin Dennison, your point leader with 4 wins. Jordan Beard second in points with 4 wins. We'll see if that tiebreaker happen or that untire happens tonight. Caden Campbell's been so close, running in the top 2 or 3 every week. He might get him one tonight. Walker Bergen looking for his second one. Drew Hilt with a nice heat race win, gets him a front row outside start. He better be ready because he got some bears behind him. Flagman looking for a nice start. Green flag flies. Tough battle for second spot. Drew Hill, Dakota Dillon, and Jordan Beard. The 29 goes around out of turn 4. The O'Reilly caution comes out. Everybody gets them woed down safely down the back straightaway. So Richard Jackson out of Creighton, and that 29 goes around out of turn 4. A good start for the 12H, Drew Hilt out of Blue Springs. He's battling what's a bunch of feature winners up there for that second and third spot. right, yellow lights out. Delaware double file. Hilt picks the outside, Dakota Dillon the inside, Jordan Beard the inside, Walker Bergen the outside, Caden Campbell the inside. Oh, Dakota Dillon slips by now for second. Jordan Beard looking at third. Walker Bergen trying to follow him through. Double D in first, Double D in second. 29 goes around again in turn 2. Richard Jackson. So Dustin Dennison, your leader, Dakota Dillon second. Drew Hilt in third, Jordan Beard fourth, Walker Bergen fifth, Caden Campbell sixth, Aaron Dennison in seventh, Dale Tiedemann in eighth. Second yellow, 29 will have to go to the pit area. He done for the night. All right, so this time Delaware double file. Dakota Dillon picks the outside. That gives Hilt the inside. Walker Bergen behind him. And Jordan Beard to the outside of him. Yellow lights out. Dustin will pick his spot. Walker Bergen looking underneath the 2J. Caden Campbell looks under the 114. Now Caden goes under the 2J. Opening up between second and third now. About 5 car lengths back to the 2J. Oh, Dakota Dillon looking all over the racetrack. Nice battle for the lead. Caden Campbell making another run at Beard. Flagman gives the halfway sign. The 66 and the 2J trying to close up on the 12. turn one. Caden Campbell trying to make a move on the 12. So Drew Hilt in that 12H had a bunch of company that was all trying to get around him. All right, this time Dakota Dillon's going to pick the bottom, Hilt on the outside, Walker Bergen on the inside, with Beard outside of him. Then comes Dale Tiedemann and Aaron Dennison. Yellow lights back out. Here comes Walker Bergen now trying to make a move on the 12. Dakota Dillon trying to work that bottom side. Walker Bergen now in third. Here comes the 12 back on the outside of the 114. Dakota Dillon makes another dive on the bottom. Dakota Dillon with some good runs through 3 and 4. Going to have a look on the bottom again. Oh, a nice run through 3 and 4. Turn 4, a year later, looks at the white flag. Dakota Dillon still sitting right there. Walker Bergen in third. How about it? Out of turn 4. Your feature winner, Diston Dennison. Dakota Dillon ends up in second. Walker Bergen third, Drew Hilt fourth, Jordan Beard fifth, and Caden Campbell in sixth. So Dustin Dennison picks up a feature win number 5 here at Electric City Speedway with a great battle with Dakota Dillon. Alrighty, folks, he can hear you. Give him a hand. Mr. Dustin Dennison, your point leader, gets him another A feature win here at Electric City. All right. Man, I love seeing these feature victory here in the winner's circle with a lot of people coming here. John Lee going to snag him some good shots. One for the track.
I was playing with him. I was playing with him. I see you focus now. I was like, I don't think so.
Hey, hold on, I gotta show you someone in the stands before you leave. Zero, I'm waving at you. Solution.
All right. All right, Dustin, congratulations, man. Great race. Win number 5 on the season, so that added to your point total there a little bit. Good run. I tell you what, Dakota was trying to do everything he could. He went high, he went low, but it looked like that when he finally showed you a good solid nose, you kind of just stepped it up a little bit, did you?
Oh yeah, I love racing with Dakota. We pit side by side, and we've shared a lot of information over the years, and we had an agreement to race each other clean, and it's always fun to race people clean like that. And he stuck his nose in there, and I said, well, I guess I better put my big boy pants on and drive a little bit harder. And so we as drivers push each other, and in return it puts on a good show for you fans. And I want to say thank you to all the fans for coming out and watching and cheering us on. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have a sport to show. And but all the sponsors on the car, we couldn't do it without them. My wife, my daughters, and mom and dad, and all the hours we put in on the race cars. And I got my brother into it, and this is his 3rd night out here, and we're hopefully we can race side by side with him one day and have a good time. But I love the sport and love to race, so that's what we're here to do.
Well, so far, I tell you, Aaron's been doing a good job. He really has been running good, solid features and stuff. So how'd you just happen to get him tied into this? I mean, it's like, hey, dude, I'm having a lot of fun. You need to do this?
Yeah, he come out and pitted with us a handful of times, 10 times, something like that. And he was like, if I'm going to be here, I might as well race. And we raced years, when we were little, we raced go-karts for years together. And I said, look, I've been in a modified for 3 years now. And I said, you're already 3 years ahead of where I started at if you just show up with a car. And that's what he did. So he's getting there. You know, third night out in it, and you know he's loving it. So just hopefully he don't crash it and then not love it.
All right. Congratulations again. Again, win number 5. Dustin, always one of our favorites here, one of our better drivers. Again, when you get guys like him and Dakota and those guys, man, some clean, fast racing, and we appreciate it, dude. Give him a hand again, Dustin Dennison. Love seeing all the people in the victory circle photo there.
I know. Yep.
Love the pink on that hot rod. I did get to see on his t-shirts it says Honey Badger, so I guess I got a nickname for him now. Love those t-shirts. That was a cool nickname on them. So win number 5 on the season for the 5D. All right, race fans, the next feature out is going to be our featured race of the night.
4 laps to talk it up. We're going to give you 4 laps to talk it up.
4 laps to what?
We're going to give you 4 laps to talk about it.
Okay. Folks, this is going to be your Power Eye B Mod A feature, but more importantly, it's the 4th annual Mike Clark Memorial. A lot of you racers remember Mike Clark had the Dirt Works race cars. I was lucky enough to work there for 20 years for Mike. We started doing this memorial race actually a few years before here down at Nevada. We did the first one. It was a great success. Gary wanted to continue it on. You know, no better place than right here where he's the promoter and races, kind of a do-all here. Got some awfully fast equipment in this modified feature. $1,000 to win. Beautiful trophies. You see Mike Parker holding it up. On the pole, one of the hottest guys around with 3 wins here at Electric City. Out of Nevada, Missouri, the 8 of John Sheets. Outside of him, out of Lansing, Kansas, the 7J of Jake Richards. Second row inside, the Superman, the 11S of Scotty Boo out of Nevada. Outside of him, the young man out of Archie, Missouri with 2 wins this year, the 2X of Cole Hamilton. Third row inside, your B-Mod point leader, Dakota Lowe in the 24 out of Prescott. Outside of him, the always quick 19B of Caleb Bray out of Archie. Fourth row inside, second in points, the 1R, Rylan Gibbs out of Osceola. Outside your 22, track champion to 33, Brad Page out of Butler. Fifth row inside, the S21, the Moo Daddy, Steve Tiedemann out of Harrisonville. Outside of him in the 54, Mr. David Higgins out of Parker, Kansas. Sixth row inside in the R33, Austin Rayborn out of Odessa. Outside of him, if he got it fixed, and it looks like he does, the Z28, the Z-Man out of Fort Scott, Randy Zimmerman. And the seventh row inside, the 65, Scott Coons out of Kearney, Missouri. Folks, give them a hand, stand up, light up your cell phones, wave and cheer for them. For the 4th annual Mike Clark Memorial, $1,000 to win your Power Eye B-Mod A feature. This is gonna be a great and fast feature. So many fast race cars out there. Can anyone stop the red 8 of John Sheets? 3 wins on the year. How about the young man, the 2X, Cole Hamilton? 2 wins here already this year. Yellow light goes out. The Mike Clark Memorial is about to begin. Watch Randy Zimmerman coming from the back. No start. The 7 and the 8 were not close enough together. Flagman says even, boys, even. Jake Richards, multi-time feature winner here last year. First time here this year. Point leader Dakota Lowe. Green flag flies. Richards, your early leader. John Sheets in second. Scotty Boo in third. Cole Hamilton in fourth. Cole Hamilton working on the 11 of Scotty Boo. About a 5-car length lead for the 7J of Jake Richards. Scotty Boo back about 12 car lengths in third. Cole Hamilton in fourth. Caleb Ray in fifth. Randy Zimmerman is already up to 8th spot. Randy Zimmerman up to 8th from dead last. Jake Richards out to about an 8-car length lead. Randy Zimmerman up to 7th. Randy Zimmerman up to 7th from last spot. Jake Richards lead up to about 10 car lengths. halfway through the A feature. Your leaders are now into lap traffic. Well, John Sheets gets tied up with a lap car. Your leaders having trouble with lap traffic. Cole Hamilton now making a strong run at Scotty Boo. Oh, Richards gets a little high. But John Sheets has not gotten around the lap traffic yet. Cole Hamilton now making a run at Scotty Boo. Still about a 10-car length lead for Jake Richards as they get into more lap traffic. More lap traffic for your leaders now. John Sheets gets right on the rear bumper of Jake Richards. The lap traffic may have an issue here. 5 laps to go. 5 laps. Your leaders are hung up in lap traffic. Clear track now for your leader, Jake Richards. Clear racetrack. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Your leader, Jake Richards, will see the white flag this time by. Pardon me, next time by. John Sheets having a look on the bottom. Now Jake Richards changes his line. White flag for your leader. John Sheets right there. John Sheets right there. Richards gets high into the wall. Richards high into the wall. Your new leader, John Sheets. Your new leader, how about out of turn 4, John Sheets is going to be your feature winner. Jake Richards second. Cole Hamilton third. Scotty Boo fourth. Caleb Bray fifth. Randy Zimmerman in sixth. Wow, how about that? folks, he can hear you now. How about waiting until the very end to get that one? Mr. John Sheets wins number 4 of the year here at Electric City, and boy, was this a good one. All right, John Lee going to get everybody straightened out here so we can get us some great pictures.
Jerry, am I up? Am I next?
You're up, yeah.
Okay. Right here, guys. Hang on.
Good job, John.
Just checking. Asking for a friend. Thanks, Gary.
All right, Gary, come over here. Don't run off, dude.
Got
man.
the road getting ready to go here.
I know you're not driving a Crown Vic, so don't
That's
worry
true.
about it.
That's true. I wouldn't. That's part-
John, man, I tell you what. How about you just kind of held us in suspense for an awful long time there, dude. But when you got the opening, you got the opening. How about it?
Yeah, I knew Jake would be real good. That's actually my old race car. He's one part of the MSR team, and he was really good all night. I knew that top was going to be kind of the place to be, and I was real nervous starting on the pole there because I know what that race car can do around this place, so I knew it was going to be really hard to pass. And, I just got to playing with lines through lap traffic there, and I beat the hell out of my nose, beating off them tractor tires, diamonding that corner off, but I knew that was my only shot. And I had a hell of a run down the front stretch, and this one's pretty important to our whole team. Kevin raced Dirtworks cars for years, was really close with Mike. I never had the opportunity to run one, but they always treated me like family. They worked on my stuff, got us anything we ever needed. So this one's a special one for us every year. And, I always say a little prayer for safety for everybody. And tonight, sitting back there in lineup, I asked for Mike to have a front row seat, and I hope he liked that one.
So that was win number 4 up here this year. You liked this racetrack, and it was $1,000, and it was Mike's Memorial. Gary, man, what do you want to tell this guy? I tell you what, it was pretty special, and boy, I tell you, he just drove his butt off.
Yeah, you did. It was awesome there. That last couple laps there, when you reeled Jake in, you did a really good job. I'm proud of you. Proud of all you guys in the B mods. You did put on a great race. I appreciate it a bunch. Good, clean race. All 25 laps out of caution. We don't do that very often around here, so that was really cool to see. Good job, guys, and thank y'all for coming.
All right, John, congratulations again, dude. I tell you what, you always put on a show, and we love it when you come up here. So, folks, give him a hand one more time for the Mike Clark Memorial. Gets him one of those beautiful trophies. John, always quick. Again, 4th win up here this year. So he likes this place. Tonight, just a little more extra special, a little more extra money, a little more special trophy, a little more meaning tonight. John Lee doing a little video interview there of our winner. Folks, give him a hand one more time, Mr. John Sheets. Absolutely doing a great job. Your next feature up is going to be your Cop Stock, Bomber Stock division. On the pole is going to be that familiar 2E of Jordan Truid. 4 feature wins on the year. Outside of him, the 75 SR of Rob Jones Sr. Second row inside in the 69, Timmy Carter. Outside is going to be the 19 of Mike Parker. Third row inside, the 57 of Tommy Carter. Outside, the 17X Clayton Brown, who won the last race. Fourth row inside, the 29 of Jordan Blevins. And outside, the fourth row, the 2020 of Alicia Bug. Track awfully fast. We'll see how the 4 cylinders do versus the Crown Vics. This feature here. Okay. Should be last. Should be doing the 4 cylinders. All right, yellow lights out. Jordan Truid and Jones Sr. on that front row. Everybody looking pretty even. Mike Parker trying to use that higher groove. He takes over third spot from Timmy Carter. Now he'll make a run at the 75 senior. Running that little bit higher line seems to be working for Mike. Now he moves to the inside. Clayton Brown now up to 5th. Jones Sr. still in second. Mike Parker right there with him. Timmy Carter in the 69. Clayton Brown right behind him. Oh, we got some sheet metal falling off the fourth place car. Looked like the whole rear bumper cover come off. Well, you have to throw an O'Reilly caution to get that picked up. Make sure there's no steel attached to it anywhere. Jordan Druid got beat the last time we ran this class together. He ran second to Clayton Brown. This time he was really up for it on that initial start. The four cylinders, they are kind of tough when they get out front by themselves. So Rob Jones Sr. still in second, Mike Parker third, Tim Carter fourth, Clayton Brown fifth, Tommy Stone sixth, Jordan Blevin seventh, and Alicia Bug in eighth. Tommy Carter's in the 57, not Tommy Stone. Yellow lights out. Rob Jones picks the outside. That gives Parker the inside. Clayton Brown will be the next row on the inside. Timmy Carter outside of him. Jordan will pick his spot. There he goes. Green flag flies. Rob Jones Sr., he is absolutely pegging these starts. Now here comes Timmy Carter on the outside of the 19. Little four-cylinder drafting in second and third. Here comes Clayton Brown around the outside of the white 19. Mike Parker fights back. Rob Jones Sr. and Timmy Carter right there in second and third as the flagman chose Jordan Druid. The halfway sign. Halfway through this A feature. Mike Parker trying to fight back. Tommy Carter gets under the 29 of Jordan Blevins. A little bit of smoke coming out of that 29. Clayton Brown coming back up to challenge the 19. a look under the 75. Mike Parker having a look under both of them. Here comes Clayton Brown. That battle for second. White flag, Jordan Truitt. Rob Jones still in second. Tim Carter third. Mike Parker fourth. Clayton Brown fifth. Side by side for second. Out of turn 4, the 2E's gonna be your winner. Parker fourth and Clayton Brown ends up in fifth. So the four-cylinders are proven to be very competitive with the Crown Vics.
That's you?
All right, folks, he can hear you now. How about it, Jordan Truitt? And that familiar 2E. How about 5 wins on the season here at Electric City? Get our young trophy boys up there. Boys, get up in there. Get in that picture now.
You can have it on the other side. There you go. Now we're talking.
There we go. That big smile. There you are. All right, we got enough, some more coming in here for a picture. All right, everybody join in there. Go in. Just stay in there, boys. Get you another picture with him. Look forward. There we go. John Lee says that will do. All right, Jordan. Hey, man, congratulations, dude. Man, I got to interview you the last time you won. So I want your honest opinion now. How is it racing with the four-cylinder guys? They have actually been, I think, way more competitive than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I guess we'll see how it shakes out. It's still pretty early, so we'll see.
But your car run flawless tonight, no issues or anything. I mean, like I said, it's your 5th win here. So, I mean, nice season, car running good. You got to run you an enduro race here a couple of weeks ago or whatever it was. It looked like that was just like old hat. So, man, how's everything going so far?
Yeah, I definitely like this more than the enduro. The enduro's hard on stuff. So, the track tonight was great. This car hasn't felt hooked up like this all season, so I'm happy.
Got any sponsors, anybody you want to thank on this? I see Keith's Body Shop. I think you are related to that gentleman, aren't you?
Yeah, married into that family. Thanks, Keith. I appreciate you. The Wellness Company X, I appreciate them. TCB Towing, great people. Super proud of them. Hope they're happy.
Oh, I'm sure they are. Jordan, man, congratulations again. Keep up the good work. Let's hear it again for Jordan Truitt. Got that 2E just flying. right, so the 2E does it again. Everything looked very smooth tonight on Jordan's car. All right, the next A feature out is going to be another good one. Your Power Eye Super Stocks. On the pole from the town of Butler, Missouri, the 77 of Mr. Jeff Dowdy. Outside of him, the 4G out of Walker, Missouri, Mr. Gary Clark. Second row inside out of Iola, Kansas, the 25 of Aaron Murray. Outside of him, out of Cleveland, Missouri, the 67 of Devin Irvin. Third row inside out of Fort Scott, Kansas, the 14D of Dustin Beasley. Outside of him, out of Osawatomie, Kansas, the 44 of James Neiswanger. Fourth row inside out of Harrisonville, Missouri, the 59 of Alice Crawford. And outside of him, out of Butler, Missouri, the 77H of Mr. Josh Harris. Yellow light is out. A mighty stout front couple of rows there. Actually, every row. Feature winners, champions in every row of that. Green flag flies. Jeff Dowdy second, Devin Irvin third, Aaron Murray fourth, James Neiswanger in fifth. Crawford a little out of shape, gets it around down the front straightaway. O'Reilly caution comes out. No harm, no foul. Don't believe he touched anything. Gets it back fired up. So Jeff Dowdy looking pretty racy in three and four. Getting some good runs on the 4G. Delaware double file restart. Devin Irvin's going to pick the bottom, Dowdy the top. Murray the next row inside. Neiswanger outside of him. Then comes Beasley on the inside. Josh Harris outside of him. Yellow light goes out. Gary Clark in that 4G, he'll pick his spot. Awfully stout field of super stocks. We'll see when Gary goes. There he goes. Devin Irvin trying to challenge Jeff Dowdy on that bottom line. Murray and Neiswanger going at it for third spot. of the 25. Halfway sign being given to Gary Clark out front. About an even gap between first, second, third, and fourth. Crawford pulls off the racetrack. Turn 4, the 4G sees the white flag. Jeff Dowdy still in second. Devin Irvin in third. James Neiswanger in fourth. The battle now is Murray and Beasley. But out of turn 4 to the double checkers. The Walker Rocket, Gary Clark gets win number 6. Jeff Dowdy comes in second. Devin Irvin in third. James Neiswanger fourth. Aaron Murray fifth. And Dustin Beasley in sixth. Folks, he can hear you. Give him a holler. Gary Clark gets him another win here at Electric City. Another nice big victory lane group here. look forward now. Get ready for the picture. John Lee says, look at him. All right, Mr. Walker Rocket, congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
It looked good. Man, he had Jeff Dowdy there with you, man. That was going to be a good show. He was with you in heart and spirit, even though he was about 10 car lengths in front of him. But, I mean, you guys were absolutely picking them up and putting them down out there. That old track is fast, dude.
Yeah, track's sealed up, but it's good and fast. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's a lot of fun out there right now.
So let me count here. Oh, yeah, this is number 6 on the year. How does number 6 feel versus number 1?
If somebody would have told me the script for this year, the first night we started out here, I would have told them they were crazy. I thought we'd have a chance to win a few races this year and just have a lot of fun. And I tell you what, these guys have been a lot of help. Just keep plugging away every week, and Johnny and Chris and all them guys in the shop. I mean, the cool thing is they want me to race as much as I want to race, and sometimes even more. If I'm gone, they work on the car for me and just tell me show up, and we're having a lot of fun.
Well, but you kind of had an inkling that maybe this old car would be kind of half quick. I know you did. So you got good help. I mean, John builds a supercar, like you said. It's, he's probably the most unsung guy out of the whole Dag-Blame group. So, I mean, what do you think? I know you got a lot of people on here, man. Tell us, everybody here.
Yeah, Johnny, I mean, he worked for us at the shop at Dirtworks. He worked for you guys at Evolution. He worked with me again when we were at Phoenix. Johnny's smart about race cars, especially about these kind of cars. He's a good fabricator and a good friend, and man, I couldn't be doing this without him at all, for sure. Of course, JJ, he'll let me do this, and man, Mark Seltzer gave us the frame to build this thing on, and Rodney up at Asphalt Seal Coating helped us out, and VSB, Dynamic Drive Lines, Midwest Sheet Metal, Deathridge Optics helps me be able to see where I need to be out there, Dirt Defender, Best Pec Service, just Walker Speed, of course, that's where we hang out and that's where we race out of. So this old sleeper chassis has been having a good year so far.
All right, well, Gary, I tell you what, congratulations on having just a great year. You're just driving smooth as ever, my friend. I tell you what, you're looking good. Folks, give him a hand. Another win for Mr. Gary Clark out of the Walker Speed Shop.
Doing the track. He got Con in doing the track.
I'm out. Deuces. He's gonna go back that way.
I'm waiting on Andy. He already came through. I wasn't paying attention either.
All right, so John Lee at High Flying Photos getting that Victory Lane video interview done with Mr. Gary. Again, check out High Flying Photos. He does videos, does action shots, Victory Lane shots. You name it, Mr. John Lee does it. Next feature out is going to be your mini stocks. On the pole in the 69 with one win this year, Timmy Carter. Outside of him in the white 75 with one win, Stephen Say. Second row inside, the 75 senior, Rob Jones Sr. Outside with 3 wins, the 42 of Chris Nichols. Third row inside, the 29 of Zach Bean. Outside of him, the 57 of Tommy Carter. Fourth row inside, the 2020 of Licia Bug. Outside, the 17X of Clayton Brown. And the fifth row inside is going to be the 44 of Peyton Willis. Yellow lights out. The Fast and Furious group is out there to put on a show. Five feature wins among the first 2 rows there. Green flag flies. Stephen Say out front, Timmy Carter in second, Chris Nichols making a run to the outside of Rob Jones Sr. Oh, Timmy Carter gets a little loose. That opens the door for the 42. Side by side for third, and your leader goes around. Stephen Say, but he keeps going. Yellow light comes out. So Timmy Carter almost goes around a lap before. Now your leader goes around, keeps it going, but the yellow came out for him. The Mini's absolutely flying around Electric City. All right, Delaware double file restart. Jones on the inside, Say on the outside. Timmy Carter next row in, Clayton Brown outside of him. Zach Bean on the inside, Peyton Willis on the outside, and that 44. Yellow lights out. Chris Nichols will pick his spot. Stephen Say with a good run, gets around the 75 senior. Timmy Carter trying to make a move up the middle. Clayton Brown on the high side, Timmy Carter on the bottom of the 75. Zach Bean is 6th. Still in third, Clayton Brown trying to come up on the outside of Timmy Carter. Clayton Brown trying to make that outside work. Clayton Brown now switches to the bottom. Rob Jones does a crossover. Say right there on the rear bumper of Chris Nichols. Clayton Brown now solidly in third. The battle for four now between Rob Jones and Tim Carter. Stephen Say having a look every time on the bottom through 3 and 4. Leaders are going to come up on lap traffic now. Coming through 3 and 4, they'll have to decide who they're going to try to go with. Around the outside of one, the other side of the other. Stephen Say still right there with Nichols. Clayton Brown in third. Timmy Carter fourth. Zach Bean fifth. White flag for your leader. 1 lap to go now. Through 3 and 4 for the last time, your feature winner, Chris Nichols. Stephen Say in second. Clayton Brown in third. Timmy Carter fourth. And Zach Bean fifth. For the final checkered of the evening. All right, folks, he can hear you. Give him a hand. Mr. Chris Nichols.
cake, large fries, chocolate shake. Nickels by straightaway.
How you doing, sir?
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
We got some people coming out here for you.
Close, Chris.
I'll tell you what, man.
The white 75 was
He's a tough competitor.